Welcome in, everybody. Happy New Year. How long is it going to take you to put 24 after 20? I swear to you, it takes me forever. And by the time I get it down, it's time for a new year already. I mean, I don't write checks like I used to. I don't think anybody does. We pay so much online. But my goodness, getting those to remember the new year. Can you believe it is 2024? That used to seem like, I remember when we studied future world and things and we read science fiction, it was always in the 2000s. Never was it this far out. Man, it's crazy. And here we are. And we have driverless cars. We don't have the Jetsons flying cars on a regular basis, but there are literal driverless cars around on the highways. Scares me to death, I'm going to tell you. Hey, coming up, it is a new year, a new you. We've got some specials to tell you about with Planet Fitness. And if you are struggling with substance abuse, maybe this is the time of year you're going to make a decision to lay down a substance and you want a group to be a part of. They're helping some folks in the Tennessee Department of Corrections into making those decisions when they go into their program, realizing that people aren't necessarily criminals, but they might be just addicted and need some extra help. That story is coming up right after this. If you need a new year, a new sunroom, my folks at Mid-South got you fixed up.
Mid-South Exteriors.
Leave the bugs outside and bring the sunshine in. We build custom sunrooms that match your house perfectly. We also do siding and trim, gutters and downspouts, and our Energy Star replacement windows can qualify you for $500 from the TVA. We don't support a big fancy showroom, so we can come to you, sell direct to you for less. For the lowest prices from a name you can trust, call us or visit us at
MidSouthExteriors.com.
There's a lot more to the Tennessee Department of Correction than you think. One of the most important things we do is provide treatment services for people who are experiencing drug or alcohol addiction. In partnership with The Next Door, an inpatient treatment program in Chattanooga, we work to prepare women for a lifetime of sober living. Originally a transition center for incarcerated women, The Next Door Chattanooga first partnered with TDOC in 2012 to provide substance use treatment services. The 50-bed program takes between 9 and 12 months to complete and serves women on probation or parole who have been ordered to the program by the courts or recommended by a TDOC behavioral health specialist. The Re-Envision program provides a supportive living environment in a therapeutic community and offers evidence-based programming and treatment services. Participants also receive job training and workforce development classes along with other employment and educational opportunities. Preparing people in our custody for success and sober living, that's the work of Team TDOC. We are more than prison.
Smiles. These are the healthy smiles of real Delta Dental members. Folks with access to the nation's largest network of dentists and low-deductible plans with 100% preventive care coverage, all backed by over 65 years of expertise. Go online or give us a call to learn about affordable individual plans that meet your needs. 1-855-844-0445.
Hi, my name is Terry Zulinski. I will teach you how to make a bulgogi today. Here's my two assistants.
Assistant Chief Michael Rios from Clarksville Fire Rescue.
Officer Dylan Lawrence, Clarksville Police Department.
Bulgogi is a soy sauce marinated beef, but a lot of time they can use a pork or chicken. Bulgogi means one bulgogi sauce is the bulgogi. So bulgogi sauce is really simple. A lot of people think it's a really difficult Korean cooking, but I find apple juice concentrate instead of pear juice. This is how I use it. And then this is Korean soy sauce. You can use a Kikkoman soy sauce, any soy sauce, but you gotta be careful with some soy sauce is more saltier than regular soy sauce. But you need to adjust the saltiness. And then we have a black pepper, and we have a garlic, of course, and then sesame seed oil and sesame seed. Okay, so now we're gonna make the sauce together, and then Officer, can you chop this for us like a really thinly sliced?
Okay.
Pour in here for me.
It's my best part. It's gonna bust open like a biscuit.
Oh, it's liquid.
Okay. Try not to wear it.
Put a whole can in there.
Okay. All right.
Good job. Can you pour the soy sauce? No, don't use. We gotta use this can.
Okay.
So put a soy sauce, a half can, little more than a half can. Put them in there.
Little more than that.
You're doing good. You cook home a lot?
I do. I used to.
I think that's enough. Alright.
It smells good.
Yeah. See, apple makes the meat so tenderized, and then all the meat have a bad little odors, smells, and then they'll make sure they're like a tender and.
I smell it already. I love it.
Okay, so we're gonna put like a 2 teaspoons of black pepper, but I usually use 1 tablespoon of black pepper. Yep. Oh, I can open the lid for you.
I say I got big hands.
You can add or you can less. It's all up to you. But this is a base ingredient.
2 of them?
No, I think 1. Yeah. All right. And then instead of chopping minced garlic, put in there. I put garlic in there, or we all mince it, all blending together. Okay. So probably I do put like a little handful. Little hand.
Little hand.
Yeah.
Not
not your hand.
Okay. Too much.
And then we'll put a 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. I mean, this is sesame seed oil.
Sesame seed.
Yes.
Smell it.
And then a lot of people, especially the recipe called a lot of sugars, but I don't put a lot of sugar in this recipe. If you think you want a little more sweeter side, you can put some add on honey, or you can add a little Splenda, any the favorite sugar of your choice. Okay, see now I have it's a less than 3 pounds. So can you pour it in here?
It's like a good, easy firehouse recipe.
Yes, and then if you put a thick size of meat, you can leave it on the overnight, and then you put it on the grill. Two of you.
All right. Teamwork.
Now the hot stuff. Here we go. It smells amazing, and it's not even cooked yet. I'm really having a good time over here.
And everything.
Do it with a spoon?
Yep.
Oh man.
You're only done because you had a head start.
No, 'cause I'm better. And you're doing this at the Women's Expo as well?
Yes, we'll have all this demo at Women's Expo.
You can do sound effects like BAM! Huh?
Yeah, you will. Bam!
There you go. Now we're professional production.
Sprinkle that.
This is one of those days that the job is really
I
hard.
know.
It's too hard, isn't it? You still have your 5 finger.
See, I still got all 10.
See, not much ingredients, not complicated.
Yeah, that's easy.
First time I came to stage, I could not get this authentic ingredient making a bulgogi. This is how I come up with, instead of Korean pear, I cannot get the Korean pear anytime I want. So that's why I came across this idea for using apple juice concentrate.
If y'all want to taste this bulgogi, come on out to the
Women's Expo.
Women's Expo on the 19th from 10 to 3. We'll be doing a cooking show. Well, not
Yeah.
me. I'll be there, but
You guys, you're gonna be my assistant too.
I can.
I'll
Sign me up.
bring an apron. Yeah, let's go.
Y'all get more samples?
Yes?
I'll be there.
You guys gonna come out at Women's Expo, enjoy the bulgogi, and then this is a Korean authentic bulgogi, and then you can learn at your home. You can cook it for yourself. Thank you.
See you at the expo.
It's time for us to meet the Chilean flamingos, ambassador animals at the Nashville Zoo. These are actually animals you can interact with when you're at the zoo. Now you have to keep your distance and you can't touch, but you can sure feed them. They're very hardy with cold because they are native to the Andes Mountains. They're different from the flamingos that you find in Flamingo Lagoon. These special animals actually have a meet and greet every single day with the people who buy tickets to the Nashville Zoo, which you can get your tickets right now at nashvillezoo.org. Have you ever wondered what a Chilean flamingo looks like when they're babies? Fluffy, just like this. And all of the flamingos that are part of the Chilean flock are named after peppers. Now, this one is poblano. When they follow their feeder, their handlers, they are very, very used to being very, very nice because they always get a treat. And if you want to feed or the kids want to feed, just grab you a cup and the kids just love it. It's so amazing at the Nashville Zoo. These are part of the ambassador animals that you will find along with alpacas and even snakes. NashvilleZoo.org is where you get your tickets. Go see the Chilean flamingos as well as Zoolumination, which is going on now till February 4th. NashvilleZoo.org.
This holiday season, the largest lantern festival in the country returns to Nashville Zoo. Witness more than 1,000 handcrafted Chinese lanterns featuring brand new designs, including towering mythical beasts, a life-sized Santa's workshop, and a 100-foot-long dragon. Welcome back to Zoolumination at Nashville Zoo. Bigger, brighter, and better than ever.
Mount Juliet and the Wilson County community is just awesome. And we have the sign here at the Two Rivers Ford Park at the Mount Juliet League. And so we thought, it's an electronic sign. We thought, you know what, let's pick somebody every single month, have them nominated, and just let the whole town see that, just shine the light on this one specific person that helps in our community, because there's so many of them, and we're going to be doing it for a long time. So we'll get the opportunity to really celebrate each and every person that makes the difference here.
Originally, we found out from our son's school teacher. We adopted him when he was 4.5. He has autism, and his school teacher told us about the Challenger League, and we got pretty excited about it. Got him out here, and he just fell in love with the ball field. And so we became coaches and got busy with it. And then the children's director at that time, needed to step back because she moved all the way to Columbia, and asked us if we would be interested in taking over. And so we did, and we just fell in love with it. So,
what is the biggest reward when you see that kid running toward home and you know how special it is, and they look and they want good job, right?
Yeah. Smiles, high fives, just the joy in their face and knowing that they're part of a team, they're being recognized, they're noticed. That's the biggest benefit for me.
I think for me it's the parents and the grandparents, seeing them come out here and have an opportunity to actually cheer on their kid or their grandkid when they've never had that opportunity before, because the world's not open to them in a lot of ways. And just to see the parents excited that their kid's involved and busy and doing something that a typical kid would do that they normally isn't an option for them.
So you had a buddy team experience with the Mount Juliet Police. So what was that like? How did they respond? Both.
The kids loved it. They were so excited, and they got to pick their buddy, and they had so much fun. But it was fun seeing the police department out there just getting into it and high-fiving kids and just having fun. So I enjoyed it.
It's a good way to show those kids too that police are their advocates, their friends, right?
Yeah.
Not something to be scared of or afraid of. So it was a good connection to make, and we're going to do it again next year. So.
Well, it probably helped the police to understand autism a little bit more.
And we've got all disabilities. We've got physical and mental disabilities. So there's all kinds of things that we come across. You know?
A lot of thanks to Mount Juliet League too for accommodating us. They let us use field number 3 every week whenever we want it. And accommodate wheelchairs, walkers.
They help us fundraise to get our
fundraise.
uniforms because we provide those free to the kids, and all of our equipment they help us get. So
Well, we have sponsors that the Mount Juliet League is good about saying, hey, don't worry about your budget. Whatever you need, you're covered. So a lot of thanks to them for that.
Who are some of your sponsors?
We have Allen Aesthetics here in Mount Juliet, Harper Bluff Incorporated, which is she's like a virtual assistant.
She built our website.
To our website. The Knights of Columbus here in town. They usually move down to St. Stephen's in Old Hickory. They're a big advocate and big sponsor for us. They just gave us a check the other night again. So.
And St. Stephen's Church provides for us every year too.
We've had a couple of years now where the kids come back from those teams and remember who their buddy was on that team. And so they make those connections, and it's building relationships outside of baseball too.
So they see each other in school and they're like, hey, I play baseball with you.
How can we help your organization?
Talk about it. I mean, it's a great opportunity just to let people know we exist, to draw more kids in, more community. Our goal in most of this is just to create a community for the parents so they've got a safe place for their kids and they're welcome and they don't, if their kid has a meltdown, they're not embarrassed. We've all done it. We've all dealt with it. And just also if people want to come in and be a part of our group and volunteer and get to know the kids, it's a great opportunity.
I would say exposure that we're here. So our main goal is building a community for special needs families, for support and resources, and baseball is just a way of doing that. So we've had 60 plus families involved this past year, but there's a lot more in our area that don't even know about us. And I think we benefit from being a part of it. So just exposure.
How do they get more information about you?
So they can go to our new website we just created, challengerbaseballmj.com. They can also email us there at challengerbaseballmj@gmail.com.
Welcome to the Omni Nashville Hotel. Urban elegance with a vintage touch. Our 800-room hotel opened up in the fall of 2013 with 746 guest rooms and 54 suites.
Well, let's head to Robertson County now, where we have the Robertson County Connection. Some cool things coming up this week. Coffee with a Cop, January 3rd at the Starbucks there in Springfield. And this is so well received, everybody. Now, you don't have to drink coffee, but the cops will be there. The policemen and the law enforcement officers will be there, and you can go meet them, have coffee with them. It's 8:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. there at the Starbucks in Springfield. If you go to Springfield Animal Care and Control, I have adopted from there, and the folks there, it is a small place. So, and it is owned by the city. And we make a big deal out of no-kill and low-kill shelters. I will tell you that the animal control officers at every place I have ever been around in Middle Tennessee, they work so hard to find homes for these animals. And if you've read any of my books, there's a dog that I adopted from the Springfield Animal Care and Control. His name was Taz, and he taught me focus. And if you want that story, it's in my book, My Angels Wear Fur, that's available on Amazon. But that organization really tries hard to find homes for all of their animals. And right now, they've got some that need a home, like this one. This one was found right after Christmas. He's an Akita mix. And if you're looking for an animal that will be very, very loyal to you, But if you have kids, I probably wouldn't go for that. If you might want to have older children or people like that, I would look into a dog like this. If you needed a watchdog, a guardian dog, now they're amazing for that. Now look at this one. Look at those little eyes. Now I'm telling you what, Springfield Animal Care and Control. This one needs a home right away, found right at Christmas time. And so was this one. Oh my, look at this little feller. Look at that little beagle. Picked up as a stray. Is that not the cutest little face in the world? There ain't nothing prettier and cuter than a beagle puppy. Nothing. This is New Year's Eve, goes into New Year's Day. I will tell you that you have these long weekends and people that are going to participate in alcohol and drink. Well, just take responsibility. And there are a lot of places for sober rides. All you have to do is put in sober ride near me and you can find one. And it's really, really important. You guys, Backstage in Nashville is something that we do all the time. Now, this week, we're going to take a week off, but I would just love to share with you one of my favorite singer-songwriters that performs at Backstage Nashville. He had his own record deal back on RCA and just amazing, an amazing performer. And I said, you're the Clint Eastwood of songwriters. Because I always want him to say, make my day. Because he's always got this smoldering look. And he said, well, I was named after Clint Eastwood. How? Who knew? Well, Clint Daniels is his name, and I think you'll like this.
I'm really grateful to get to write songs. And every now and then there's a new artist that comes out and cuts a song. And this was a real idea and a real moment. And I remember the night before I wrote this with my buddy Win Varble, and if anybody knows songwriters, he's like one of the best. You should check him out if you have a chance to see him. But this was one, and it was a really country song, and a whole lot of my friends were working on this project, so it made me really happy. All right, let's see. Appreciate your call, means a lot and all. Yeah, I gotta admit, you and me can talk about anything long as she ain't. You see, it's been a month since I've had any fun, buddy, yeah, I'm in the go now. Think I'm ready for a ride, long as she ain't. Don't want your name, don't wanna see your face, I swear. I know it's gonna hurt if I run into her somewhere. Hit that place down by the interstate, out past the city. Hang out all night long, hear a country song, long as she can. I can drink and I can dance, I can party, I can laugh, no matter how I spend. Everything has changed, my life won't be the same as long as she ain't. Long
see.
Clint Daniels. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Taking a week off from Backstage Nashville, back next week. But isn't that a good song? And isn't Clint Daniels amazing? Everybody that is on that show is just stellar. And I just love being a part of it each and every week. A lot of people are keeping their Christmas trees up. Now, last week I played this story and I want to share it with you one more time because a lot of people are looking, what do we do with our real trees? What do we do with them? You can recycle them. Here are some tips in one county about how to do that.
Once the holiday season wraps, you're probably thinking how you dispose of your live Christmas tree. Well, the city offers free Christmas tree recycling. Rutherford County residents can drop off live Christmas trees Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the city's solid waste department located at 4765 Florence Road. The city will also have a drop-off location at Cannonsburg Village in front of the antique tractor display. Please be sure your tree is completely bare and free of tinsel, lights, ornaments, and flocking. For more information, contact the Solid Waste Department at 615-893-3681 or the Street Department at 615-893-4380.
And that works for anyone with a real tree that wants to recycle them. Now, remember, if you paid attention to that, make sure there are no ornaments left on the tree, no lights, no tinsel, and no flocking. If you got your tree flocked, can't recycle it in that situation because that stuff can be hazardous to wildlife. So if you also know someone with a goat farm, I said this last week, but if you have someone with a goat farm and you have a completely clean tree, they can recycle that booger for you right there. I hope that you guys have had a great holiday season. And we're kicking into what I call it cabin season, where it's getting cold and you're going to want to kind of get around and make some soup and good stuff. So if you've got a good recipe that you want to share with me, please let me know here at Main Street Today. DevonO'Day@gmail.com. Be safe, everybody. I want you to be kind. Remember, most of all, that you are loved. The season of giving is upon us as well. I mean, it's not just for Christmas, but this first month is the hardest month for any nonprofit to get their needed monies. So if there's a small nonprofit that's local to you and you have a little extra this month, even a $5 bill will help that organization. So whether it's for kids, it's for senior citizens, or if it's for animals, whatever it's for, if there's one local to you, remember them this month. January is a tough month for everybody. Be safe, be kind. Remember, you are loved.